Right guys, welcome back to the nest. I hope you're all keeping well. Man, hard to believe that February's almost over, but then again it's the shortest month of the year. Anyway, let me just make sure my phone's on silent. Yeah, it is. Tonight's review is going to be another Disney movie, and it is The Sword and the Stone. Now I don't know how many people have actually heard about it. There is some bad news about this movie. This was the last movie that was released during Walt Disney's life, you know, because he died 3 years later in 1966. But yeah, Sword and the Stone, 1963. This one was okay compared to other Disney movies, and I think the big reason why is because it doesn't really focus on the sword. It mostly just focuses on, you know, Arthur, or Walt, as they call him. Yeah, Wart. Who calls a child Wart? They basically just focus more on him and the wizard Merlin rather than the actual sword itself. You know, it didn't really live up to its title. The thing I like about Merlin is that he can actually predict the future. You know, I wonder if he was actually still alive today, he could predict what happens to me in years to come, or all of my friends and my family, any of us, when the world's going to end. Yeah, nobody actually knows, but sure, he can tell whenever there's going to be trains. You know, a train isn't meant to be invented for another 5 centuries. Yeah, that would be great. If only we had like a big crystal ball that we could use. The thing I want to know is like how often throughout the movie, how often throughout the movie does Arthur actually hit puberty? Because there are a few scenes where his voice is broken, there are a few scenes where his voice isn't broken, like he's an 11-year-old kid. It goes like, "Hey Merlin! Hey Merlin! Hey Merlin!" I can't tell. And why does he have an American accent whenever it's set in England? They always do this to me! All you Disney fans out there, why did most of the characters have American accents when it's set in England, for crying out loud? I don't know. But I think it's also because the original voice actor hit puberty throughout the whole movie, and they had to keep using like the director had to use both his sons to share the role. I didn't like his mistreatment throughout the film from Sir Actor. I do think Sir Actor does truly care about Arthur. Like at the end, he actually shows remorse for treating him bad in the past, but he we can move past it. People make mistakes in the past. I loved Archimedes. Yeah, the talking owl. He stays out all night and then he's grumpy, you know, like a child. But then again, he must be out every night. I really love the fight between Merlin and Mim. I really didn't enjoy Mim's cheating, because she made the rules. No mineral or vegetables, no made up things, and no disappearing. And rule number 4, no cheating! She broke all 3 of those rules. She turned herself into a dragon, she disappeared a couple times. Merlin plays fair and square. Is a germ still a living thing? Because I do know he transformed himself into a germ during his fight with Mim. And he made her sick. I want to know whether she took over his house whenever he moved out of there. It was probably just her house originally, but it did look very similar. And of course there's the wolf. The wolf was way too skinny to be an actual grey wolf, because I do know the grey wolves are the biggest member of the Canid family in the world. However, I can't remember what happened to the wolf. Probably just found a deer or something. It looked as if they recycled the old animation for whenever Kay was going to kill the deer, you know, from Bambi. Oh, I remember when we reviewed Bambi, I was so movie. Bit too childish for my liking, to be honest. I really loved Merlin's magic, you know. He's a wise old wizard. I love whenever there's a wizard. That's something I like about movies, you know, whenever there's a mentor to help the main character out. Also, Archimedes does eventually soften up to Arthur throughout the film, because you know there's some character development there. He does rescue him from the big scary pike and the big scary hawk. I think I know, do we have pikes over here? We'll never know. I do know that they kill like ducklings and everything. They actually kill waterfowl and eat them. Every time they see them, they're like, "It's munch time." I realised that Mim was voiced by Nanny from 101 Dalmatians that was released 2 years prior to this movie in 1961. That's the thing about Disney, they usually old actors from previous movies. Guess they just love it. They get to work with all. They probably just say to Walt Disney, "It's really good to be working with you again." I remember I said that in Peter Pan, the Peter Pan review. However, it turns out that Arthur was actually King Arthur, and that's how he became King Arthur, by pulling the sword out of the stone. Sadly, I feel sorry for him because he doesn't know how to rule a country whenever he's only 11 years old. But I guess with Merlin's assistance, he can be a great king. And he says to him, "They might even make a motion picture out of you." Motion picture? Yes, a motion picture. It's like a television show, except no commercials or ad breaks. They might be making one about you right now, and they certainly did. Thanks to Walt Disney. Sadly, this was the last film that was released during his lifetime. You gotta have so much respect for Walt Disney. He made so much to keep us happy, let our imaginations flow with these movies. He inspired so much other film companies to make the same. I do know throughout this so far in my channel, I'm just reviewing like a lot of it's just Disney I'm reviewing, because obviously there was just Disney back then. I do know there was Hanna-Barbera, but they never released any movies back then. It was just like TV shows like the Flintstones, Huckleberry Hound, the Jetsons. Was the Pink Panther one of them? Because I do know the cartoon Pink Panther that they used for the actual human, the live action show, that they actually did make a TV show out of that character. I don't know whether it was Hanna-Barbera, but do let me know in the comments below, because it's very interesting to find out. Yeah, like I said, I thought the Sword in the Stone was okay, just mostly because it didn't focus on the actual sword itself. It was mostly just about Arthur being educated by an eccentric wizard. I do gotta say, I did love Merlin. He seems like such a nice guy to hang about with. He can teach you. I wish he did exist so he could turn us all into the animals that we desire. Then again, we wouldn't know which animal is actually an animal or a human. But yeah, like I said, this movie was okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I shall see you in the next review. Do let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Keep supporting the channel. Tell your friends about it, because I really look forward to this channel making it big this year. Let's try and get to 500 subscribers, and I shall see you all in the next video. And also tell me what I can improve from now on. I love you all to death, and I shall see you soon.